Hey Hoodoo loves, this is Miss Avie and this is Penny from Wacko Witch Astrology.
Hi.
Some of you have probably seen me on her channel and today she's going to be on mine. Now Penny asked me if I could help her with some road opening work, and this is going to be the first of what I hope will be a couple different videos of shaker jar work. You all have probably already seen my video that I did on the road opener candle work, and you can definitely go check that out if you want more of a traditional style of a road opener. But a shaker jar is specifically designed for when you need to get things moving and shaking, and we're going to put one of those together today because I've had a lot of people ask me for something that is mobile, that doesn't require fire, that's safe to leave around the house. You know, if you don't have privacy or you have little children that might get into it, or if you travel a lot and you need to be able to bring it with you, shaker jars are excellent for that. So we're going to be putting that together today for you. And why don't you tell us just a little bit about why you need road opener work?
Well, I've had a lot of changes in my life, and it basically feels like I'm trying to live multiple incarnations and go down multiple paths, all within my one single incarnation with my one single body, and that gets kind of chaotic.
Yep, and that's one of the reasons I think the road opener is very good for you. One of the things about road opener work is it's not just for making a path between you and where you want to go, but it's also about showing you the correct path when you feel like you have too many. Mm-hmm. I will warn you, a potential side effect of this is when you do a road opener work, very often you will start to see that one path not only becomes clearer, but other paths start kind of slamming shut. And it just kind of clarifies for you which direction you should be headed in.
Mm-hmm. I have my Mars in Gemini, so I get distracted so easily, and I want to go down all the paths. That's my problem.
Yes, all the paths, all the things, all the activity. But what we're going to start with for this work, for you all at home, I'm deliberately doing this. This work is going to cover a couple different levels of what you can put into the jar, but the things that you're going to need for this to get the basic jar put together are very simple. Now, the first thing we have here is a petition, and by the way, I had her write this out. She's going to do this work, and she is going to be saying the prayers to the deity of her choice, because I get that question a lot. Can I pray to anybody that I want to? Do I have to? And that's fine. And that's fine. And that is the thing. Even if you want to say my ancestors, my guides, my angels, whoever you want to connect with, I get that question so often. And yes, any higher power that you believe you can connect with can be used in hoodoo work.
Like the universe. Can I just say the universe?
You definitely can. You definitely can. So what we put together here is she put first writing down on this. We started out, I had her write her name 3 times with her birthday, and then we had her turn it with 1/4 turn to, I'm trying to figure out how to do the camera here, 1/4 turn to the right, and right across that I had her write 9 different times, open the road for success for me. Open the road for success for me. And so that's written in a grid here 9 times. And then we turn it 1 more turn, and I had her write the entire text of the 23rd Psalm, which is a traditional road opening psalm in hoodoo work, across this. Now, again, she does not really identify as a Christian, but you also have to remember the Bible is considered a sacred text by more than one faith, and there's a lot of collective consciousness power in that text. So that is why we went ahead and used that. So what I want you to do here, Penny, to get started is I have this road opener oil. This is the formula by Inexplicable Things. And I want you to go ahead and just shake that up real quick and put a few drops on your hands.
Shake it up first?
Yep.
Just a few drops.
Just a few drops. You just pour a little bit in there. Okay?
Is that good?
That's good.
And then rub it on my hands.
Yeah, rub it in there. And you want to kind of rub it in and kind of clap your hands together like you're waking up that energy. Very good. All right, I'm just going to scoop this out of the way. All right, now the first thing I want you to do is go ahead and grab this right here. This is a key. Key is the traditional symbol of the road opener. And I want you to just kind of rub that in there. And while you're rubbing that in there, I just want you to pray. Unlock the road to success for me. Whoever you want to pray to, just pray that over that key. And you can say it aloud too, since we're doing this on the camera. And I want other people to kind of hear your prayers and feel that connection as well.
Yeah, this is my first time doing this, so please don't judge me, but Mother Universe, please open the road to success for me. Mother Universe, please open the road to success for me.
Okay, and the sincerity is the thing that matters in there. And one of the things people say about mine is that I always pray in Jesus' name. And so that is what's comfortable for me. And I think, just sharing that there's another internal spiritual life that connects to this magic is a good thing. So, okay, we can set the key aside for a second here.
Should I put it on the paper?
Actually, just set it aside right there. And now I want you to kind of dab your fingers around the 4 corners and in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just like that?
Yep.
Like any finger?
Yep, your goal is to get that oil on there. There you go. There you go. All right, and you can just kind of rub the rest of that into your skin when you're done with that oil. So that is called a fixing pattern, and that is designed to fix something in place. So in this case, it's kind of like holding the road open or fixing this energy so that it continues to plow ahead for you and make that path. And so what I'd like you to do now is just pray over the petition, the same request. It can be the same request for every single thing. And just say that prayer, put your energy and your prayers into that paper.
So I can just like touch it and say my prayer again?
Yes, you can.
Mother Universe, please open the road to success for me.
Amen. All right, now I want you to take that key and wrap that up, just kind of like you're rolling it up. Some
like a burrito or like?
You can do it like a burrito. That's probably going to be easiest because of what we're folding inside there. And some traditions do say that you should fold it rather than roll it. I have not noticed that it makes a huge difference in my work, how I fold the petition. You can add a little small layer of power by doing it, but it does not change things if you don't. Now you can just fold the ends so that it's nice and tight in there and it's not going to come out. Okay, fantastic.
It's not exactly like a burrito, but I figured I shouldn't try too hard to make
It's
it.
it's close enough. So we're just going to set that to the side for the moment. Okay. Now, the next thing that we're going to put in there, and this is something that you should be able to get at your local grocery store, this is popcorn. You can use other types of corn as well, but you want a good dry corn. And because this is a shaker jar and it's going to be sealed, we don't want anything wet in there. So what I want to have you do is just add maybe about 1/3 of the way full of corn into that jar.
Can I put it in my hand first?
You can, or you can pour it directly into the jar, whichever works better.
Usually it would be easier to put it directly into the jar, but...
Well, getting it on your hand does get a little of that oil in there, and this is you have to do what feels authentic to you. You know, and if this is what's right for you, then this is what's right.
Oh my gosh, my corn is falling. That is not... Oh my gosh.
All right, just a little bit more.
You should
in
never
there.
be shy about trying new things. I'm all for trying new things.
For example, Witchy is going to try to eat popcorn.
Popcorn. I think I need a little bit more.
Okay, Witchy, you're a little bit in the way. Thank you for helping.
I think that's good. Really? Really, Richie? So nosy. Very curious Gemini cat.
Yes. Yes, he is. All right, excuse us. Back that way. Thank you. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to have you put in there is cinnamon. Now, corn has the energy of prosperity and of progress and of favor, which is what we put that in there for. And cinnamon is going to go ahead and go in next. So let me have you take a little bit of that out and stick maybe 3 or 4 pieces in there.
What does cinnamon do?
Cinnamon is for speed. Come on. Come on, baby. Yes, I know. I'm horribly mean. I won't let you get in the way of the camera.
And I can go ahead and break it up.
Yes, you can.
I feel like this is like, is this 3 pieces or is this 2 pieces?
That's
This is 2.
fine. It doesn't have to be a precise number for this. Now, cinnamon is speed and energy, and it contains a lot of energy of luck and favor as well. So you're kind of doubling up on the luck and favor here with this. But cinnamon also has kind of that fiery, like, drive of perseverance in it. It gets used in love a lot, but it also is very, very good for success and for money and for charisma. So it's one of those things, like I would say, if you have to, if you've only got $10 to spend some of it on cinnamon because it's very, very useful.
That's some good advice.
Alrighty, just set this to the side for you. All right, the next thing that we're gonna put in there is bay leaves. So I want to just have you take 2 or 3 bay leaves out and just tuck them down in there. And you can break them so they fit. They're going to get broken up when the jar is shaken anyway.
You said 2?
2 or 3, whatever you kind of connect with there. So, and that's the other thing that's wonderful about shaker jars is they're not about the number of things or the amount of items. It's just about fitting it in and kind of whatever feels correct. So they're very flexible magic. All right. So bay leaves have the energy of opening doors, opening roads. They also have the ability to imitate just about any other herb's energy. So this would be another one. If you've only got $10 to spend some of it on bay leaves because they can replace just about anything. Mm-hmm. So what I would like you to do now is just pray over this, kind of put your energy and your thoughts and prayers into this with the same intent of opening that road for yourself.
Mother Universe, please open the road to success for me.
All right. Now I want you to go ahead and tuck the petition down in there and just kind of get it in. We have to wiggle it just a bit. I'm going to put my finger in there. And
do I need to try and like bury it?
No, just get it down in there because we're going to be shaking this back and
secure.
forth ultimately.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. So that's down in there. Now, for everybody watching, you can stop right here. You could put the lid on at this point and you don't have to do any of the rest of the steps here. This is a very effective road opening jar. But because we're going to add a little bit more, this is my road opening powder. Some of you saw the formula for this that was posted on my page, Hoodoo Delish on Facebook, and it was used in the candlework road opening that I did. So I would like you to go ahead and just open that up, add a little bit of that in there.
I'm going to smell it first. I'm always curious to see how things smell. So how much do I add?
Just a little pinch. It's pretty potent stuff.
So I just put my fingers in there?
You can do that.
I feel like I should. I don't know. Just a little pinch?
Yep, just a little bit. Just sprinkle it on in there. And this formula is designed a little bit more for speed and power. So there's lots of other really good, the same people who do the oil here that we've got also do a very effective road opener powder that I've used and I like. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of different varieties and formulas of this. So I want you to go ahead and pray over that, put that same intent into that ingredient.
Mother Universe, please open the road to success for me.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, I also would like for you specifically to add these. These are sunflower petals. Sunflowers are very much about happiness, leading your way to joy, success, prestige. You also are a solar Leo, and sunflowers are very strongly identified with the sign Leo. So it's kind of adding a little bit of your personal energy into the mix as well.
So how do I measure this? I feel like this is kind of like
Hoodoo is the ultimate pinch of this, a little of that, smidge of the other. It's very much about the individual feel and intuition for it. So there's no concrete recipe.
I feel like that's good.
All right. Then let me have you go ahead and pray over that and put that same intent into that ingredient.
Mother Universe, please open the road to success for me.
All right. Now, one more thing that I really would like you to add, and I'd actually like you specifically to kind of use your own intuition about this. I have 4 different stones here. I have first here lapis lazuli, very good for charisma, very good for friendships, for favor, and for connecting with people. And there's amethyst. Amethyst is about intuition. It enhances your psychic abilities, it enhances your connection to your ancestors, to spirit. And I have pyrite. This one is the most traditional hoodoo one that I've got here. Pyrite is very lucky, very much about money, very much about success when taking risks. And then last but not least, I have citrine, also very lucky, but has more that energy of charisma and favor in it. So I'd like you to kind of just feel these and think about what you're getting from your own spirits and your ancestors, see which one vibes with you, and then we're gonna add a little bit of that one into this jar.
Only one?
If you feel like you need more than one, we can do more than one.
I feel like I might pick too many.
If you need all of them, we can use all of them. See, that is the generosity with your magic is going to always pay off more than stinginess.
Okay.
All right. So that's citrine there.
Oh my gosh, the spirits are telling me to add more.
More. Well, that's listen, because listen, I have so many times I've done a work and I thought, oh, I don't think I need any more of that, and then later on and how things came out, it's like, oh, I wish I had put more of that.
Yeah.
So
We can't always rationalize things.
exactly. And I'm an Aries, so I like to rationalize things.
You do.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the amethyst in there too.
Very
For some reason, I just don't feel like the lapis is going with this.
I can set that aside then. All right, so we've got lots of luck, lots of prosperity, and lots of intuition there.
I feel like I might be overdosing on intuition. You know, that can be a little bit dangerous.
It can be a little interesting. It can definitely be a little interesting.
I can handle it. I
All
can.
right. So let me go ahead and have you say that same prayer, activating and empowering those ingredients.
Mother Universe, please open the road to success for me.
All right. Now I'm going to have you go ahead and put the lid on this jar, and we're just kind of sealing this in. Now, the way that this is worked is specifically to be shaken. So you're going to shake this. I would recommend, at least right now for where your current situation is, every day, spend 1 or 2 minutes praying and just shaking this. And what it does is, as you're shaking that energy in your, you can go ahead and give it a few shakes, but like what you're doing there is you're shaking up the energy in your life. You're adding that energy and that flow to it. Now, one thing that I would say is a small word of warning to the people who want to make these. This is not the kind of thing to make if you want a slow, gradual, peaceful change.
Oh. Oh my.
It's not going to do anything bad to you.
Okay.
But it is specifically about breaking up the energy, getting rid of the stagnation, and forcing things to move. And this is actually, there's a version of this that can be done for love work, for money work, for domination work, for cleansing work. So when you really feel like something is stuck, you can make something like this, and it helps to break things up and move. And you can also, varying on how severe it is, you can shake it a little, or you can go,
Oh,
you know, but I would recommend once a day, shake it a little bit, say some prayers into it, and just keep it in a private place. This is your magic, your connection with spirit. Nobody else has to see this. It can be perfectly private. Nothing bad is going to happen to it if it's not out in the open.
Yeah,
so it's perfect.
Someone's like going to find it and be like, why do you have a jar of corn in your bedroom?
You can be like, it's a very spiritual thing. Don't ask questions. No.
It was from my grandma.
But anyway, everybody, that is the road opener shaker jar. And like I said, I would like to do a couple more videos of this type of work for you, just to kind of show you a few others that are really helpful and useful. But again, this is Penny from Wacko Witch Astrology. You can find a link to her channel down below. I am Miss Avi from Hoodoo Delish. You can check out my website at hoodoodelish.com. There's a contact form there if you have any questions about this work, any comments, any thoughts. And also, you can always tell me what you think. Like, comment, share, subscribe with this video below. And you can find me on Facebook to see more of my work at Hoodoo Delish on Facebook. Facebook.com/Hoodoo Delish. I don't know how to say URLs anymore. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm so excited to be doing videos again for you finally. Thank you for being patient with me, and I will see you again very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys.